After living through Hurricane Michael and the aftermath, Bay County officials know a thing or two about debris removal. In fact, the county is still paying for the costs 7 years later. As News 13's Heather Basley tells us, because the county earned one of the highest scores on a new state program, the next disaster won't cost local taxpayers nearly as much.
Hurricane Michael didn't just destroy buildings and neighborhoods, it also left Bay County with a financial mess. Debris removal alone cost $245 million. The county had to borrow almost all of that money, adding about $4 million a year in interest payments. The Florida Recovery Obligation Calculation Program will change that for some. The program allows those eligible for federal reimbursement to prove that they can document disaster costs quickly and accurately. Of 441 participants, Bay County tied with 2 others for the highest score in the state. That makes the county eligible for approved FEMA emergency funding for debris removal and more in advance.
When Hurricane Michael happened, the county ended up having to borrow about $500 million, $500 million. With being able to get this, they're advancing up to 80% of those types of things quicker. And so the goal is we should not have to borrow as much. We shouldn't have to be floating as much.
If the FROC program had been around during Hurricane Michael, Bay County would have received $196 million up front for cleanup costs. No loans, no interest, and no extra burden on taxpayers.
When we started having to do disaster recovery at the EOC from Hurricane Michael through to this time, they've continued to lean into this and done the things that have put our community in a position to where now we will get advance funding when things happen, that we're in place. The state is comfortable with what controls our team has put into place, that they're comfortable knowing that we've got the checks and balances in place to ensure that even in the middle of the emergency response, we've already laid the groundwork now to be able to address those issues.
Moore says they're now helping other counties set up the same system so the next time disaster hits, recovery can start faster and the bill will be a lot smaller. In Bay County, Heather Basley, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
Officials say they hope we never have to rely on the FROC score, but if necessary, Bay County would be ready to recover without going into deep debt.